Now, this is theater. I mean, it's obvious. How old are you?
35.
And you wear a bow tie.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not wearing pants. Okay, that was definitely more information than I needed.
I mean, Canada sent troops to Vietnam. Was Vietnam less containable and more of a threat than Saddam Hussein?
Actually, Canada did not send troops to Vietnam.
I don't think that's right.
Canada did not send troops to Vietnam.
Indochina?
No. Canada, Second World War, of course. Korea, yes.
I think
Vietnam,
you're wrong.
No, it took a pass on Vietnam.
I think you're wrong.
No, Australia was there, not Canada.
I think Canada sent troops. Well, I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
I make a lot of money selling books.
Well, I think that's bullshit, and I hate that. Just let it go.
Okay, say about this Senate race, James, that basically the
I'll boot you right off the set. He doesn't have a right to be here. He doesn't have a right to be in this country. Have for decades lured them. He should have been deported, and this mayor and the police chief didn't deport him.
Things are going swimmingly in Afghanistan.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't mean the athletic stats. I mean the rape stats. What would that have to do with this case?
I'm sorry, Nancy, I misunderstood, but we do have the rape stats.
The person, the mastermind behind the Al-Qaeda attacks on the United States is completely irrelevant. Is that what you're saying?
Right, it was handed to Bill Clinton twice.
Oh, it's Bill Clinton's fault.
Said no.
Yeah, because I think that actually George Bush was president in 2001.
I know you're trying to imitate Alan Combs, but at some point he does let me answer.
Let's go, Michael, why don't we talk about the things that the Democrats actually are doing about the fact that all of the Republicans have voted against all the things that Democrats have brought up, like increasing funding for border security, increasing funding for port security, increasing funding for airline security. I mean, isn't that true, Michael?
And Coulter, everybody, always spirited.
Sean Hannity.
They let you on the floor of the Democratic convention, Sean?
Can you believe it? Hey, if we could kill my audio up there.
We're newbies.
You know, a lot of people have seen shots of you wearing a burqa. How did you see out of that thing?
You know, I'm really not going to talk about this at this time. I mean, that's something I just don't even look back at, and I really, to be frankly honest, I really don't appreciate you bringing all this up.
Out to Bob in California. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Nancy. I kind of differ with your last caller there. Death. I think you're a big bitch.
Well, you know what? It's America, and everybody has an opinion.
What else is there to discuss? How much he got shot? How deep? How much shrapnel does he have?
Well,
Give me a break.
Why don't people ask him more specific questions about the shrapnel in his leg? There are legitimate questions about whether or not that was a self-inflicted wound.
What do you mean by self-inflicted? Are you saying he shot himself on purpose? Is that what you're saying?
Well, did you read?
I'm asking you a simple question. Are you saying he shot himself on purpose?
I'm saying that some of these soldiers.
I'm asking you a question.
And I'm answering it.
Did he shoot himself on purpose?
Some of the soldiers have made allegations that these were self-inflicted wounds.
No one has ever accused him of shooting himself on purpose.
That these were self-inflicted wounds.
No, are you saying he shot himself on purpose?
I'm saying that I read the book.
That's a criminal act.
Chris, that's the most irresponsible thing.
Are you saying he shot himself on purpose? I want an answer, yes or no, Michelle.
Some of the veterans say yes.
No one has ever accused him of shooting himself on purpose. I've never heard that.
Tell me where that. Self-inflicted wounds on February 1969.
This show is not a show for this kind of talk. Are you accusing him of shooting himself on purpose to avoid combat or to get credit?
I am saying that's what some of these.
Give me the name.
Patrick Runyon and William Zeldonis in
and they said he shot at Patrick Runyon.
These people have
and they said he shot himself on purpose to avoid combat or to take credit for a wound.
These people have cast a lot of doubt on whether or not
cast a lot of doubt is just complete nonsense. Did anyone that you know? I want a statement from you on this program. Say to me right now that you believe he shot himself to get credit for a Purple Heart.
I'm not sure. I am saying that.
Well, then why just say it?
Because I'm talking about what's in the book.
What is in the book? Is there a direct accusation in any book you've ever read in your life that said John Kerry shot himself on purpose to get a credit for a Purple Heart? On purpose. On purpose. Yes or no, Michelle?
In the February 1969, event,
did they say that on purpose?
There are doubts about whether or not there was intense rifle fire or not. And I wish you would ask these questions of John Kerry instead of me.
I have never heard anyone say he shot himself on purpose, and I haven't heard you say it.
Have you tried to ask John Kerry these questions?
If he shot himself on purpose? No, I have not asked him that.
Don't you wonder?
No, I don't. It's never occurred to me.
If you weren't a lunatic, 90% of America would agree with you. You're a lunatic.
You want to call me a whore on national TV?
Yes. You are looking hot in leather.
What's going on? Holy moly, did he just sideswipe that guy? Look at that, look at that. But why? Why? Lord, you're kidding me.
On the wrong side of the road.
What does he think this is, a video game? That's the way he's driving? Keep on going, fella. You're headed straight for a dead end, I hope. Oh, good Lord. Hey! Finally, Mother Nature had to intervene.
Oh, how about that?
Hey, you better not run. He is running.
Yep, can you believe that?
The fool is running.
See that?
Yikes! I saw that. To the waistband. Please do not pull out a gun. Please do not pull out a gun.
Okay.
I can't believe this. What is this guy on, meth? Hey, cops, pay attention. You're on camera. No Rodney King action, please. Good Lord. Hey, Mom. Look, no hands. They're handcuffed behind me. Yeah, you better pray, fella.
You want anarchy. Mayor. You want nothing to do with that mayor. You want anarchy. No. Oh, yeah.
I was profiled as a pedophile. And every time I went to Disney World, the Disney police would stop me and say, you, not so much. I might as well start downloading child porn and molesting kids.
Dina, I've got some time and a camera. Why don't you stop by? No. Okay.
Look, I'm the wrong guy to play that game with, okay? I have always believed that Reagan had it right. That Reagan was right with reparations for the Japanese internment in World War II, and that FDR was wrong. Your book takes just the opposite view.
Well, I think that for 3 generations, American school children have been guilt-tripped. There was a lot of evidence, intelligence that was available to the Roosevelt administration, and that led to the evacuation and relocation of about 112,000 ethnic Japanese families. They were moved to the interior of the country.
This was a systematic roundup of a group of people because of where they came from.
How is that not a racist policy? Based to some extent on a guy who is racist, clearly racist, recommending that Roosevelt do this.
You know, whatever.
You make the case for internment, and an internment which rounded up legitimate American citizens of Japanese ancestry who'd lived here for years, in some cases decades, and you try to make the case for that in your book.
Yes, I do.
These jerks from the media.
Okay.
Bill O'Reilly.
The ghetto.
I have the feeling about 60% of what you say is crap.
Rosie O'Donnell is Irish, her name begins with O, and she vents about her personal grievances 5 days a week on TV. If we're looking for the parallel, O'Reilly, it's not me.
Shut up. Shut up. Now, I'm going to say something, I'm going to give the last word. We're the bad guys. Don't expect honest reporting anymore in this country. There's no rules anymore. No rules at all. The press in America is becoming increasingly untrustworthy. They and others have been hostile and condescending. These loons are no longer a sideshow, ladies and gentlemen. They're doing damage. The haters have a forum. The hatred that has been brought to the discussion is way out of line. The pictures don't really give you any perspective. If it was peacetime and this was just kooky people, I probably wouldn't pay attention to it. I don't think liberals, I don't think moderates, I don't think conservatives want cheap shots.
Cut his mic. I'm not going to dress you down anymore.
I'm embarrassed. I have to leave.
Up next, a CNN special. What would Jesus really do?